So this is the age that I remember him at.
This picture always, though, reminds me of his friendship with Mike because, obviously we know the backstory there about Mike and their friendship from long before Mike owning the dealerships in Jacksonville. They just had these very shared experiences. They both went and they were related by marriage. They both went in the early 70s to the same types of training together, and even though they were in competing dealerships all those years, they just built this friendship that was remarkable, And so when our dad was sick, neither Bo or I were in a situation. Bo was still in high school.
I was still in high school, yeah.
I was living in California. You were a baby, with not a whole lot of plans to get in the car business, and so as a family, and for Dad, was kind of in a situation where there was some uncertainty. Mike was out of his stores. Had an immense amount of knowledge. I mean, Mike Shad's one of the most intelligent, forward-thinking, visionary car guys, that you've ever met in your life, and their ability to create a partnership there that would bridge a certain time period for our family. Just also the ability to bridge the change in this community, right? The physical change of our location from downtown out to 95, and the ability to take the next step of that team building to be able to meet the needs of this community.
There's a good talking point there too, because the necessity for Mike to get involved was born out of two factors. Number one is that our family had not finalized any kind of succession planning with who was going to be the next dealer, who was going to run the store after Dad. And then Ford wanted us to do some improvements on our facility. After Mike, bought in and is steering the store, he has choices to make, because one of the acceptable options to Ford was to redo this facility, and we could have stayed in downtown. But you want to talk about visionary leadership, and if you look over the last 20 years, where all of the growth in St. Johns County has been, it's all been north and west of our old location. And where did he move his new store? North and west of the old location. It's just into a perfect spot.
I don't know that there's words to talk about how grateful we are for Mike for a lot of things, but one of them being his ability to see what was going on in the growth of this county and where we could position ourselves to continue to be the Ford dealership for the whole county. He was able to really position us to be central and then grow the brand in a way that we could meet the needs of the whole county.